Hello everyone, welcome back to Magic the Gathering Arena, playing more Premier Draft Outlaws of Thunder Junction, that's what this is called. Duelist of the Mind is a solid pickup. I don't think you want to first pick loot. If you're in Teamer, fine, it's a good card. But, you know, it's not really a pull. It's going to be unlikely that you'll be in the colors to cast this. So, Duelist of the Mind is a top choice here, but also Cactus Folk Sure Shot is pretty tempting. It's really good in Gruul. I think I'm going to take the one color card, but red green. I mean, green is just so good in this format, and blue is like it's okay. So I don't know. We'll see. Well, I mean, here's a good follow up. Could play the Crimes deck again. Okay, I mean, I guess this is a good second pick. Some black is going by with Consuming Ashes. Fierce Retribution's good. I mean, what can I say from this pack? Maybe someone else is playing green, but really all I can say is they took the rare, so we don't know much. Visage Bandit is fine. What the hell is this? 3 mana 2/4 tokens make a copy of your opponent's tokens. Oh, yes. Someone had this sort of recently against me. I mean, Tyrant Scorn is really good in blue-black. But I don't know yet that I'll be in blue-black. On the other hand, I do have 2 cards already that care about crimes. I'm not that hot on Visage Bandit. It's fine. It can be very strong if you have a cool creature to hit it with, but often I mean, so far I don't. So I think I'll take the Tyrant Scorn. Speculate on black being a thing. Shoot the Sheriff's pretty decent. Just for Bloodseeker is probably maybe even better. I'm not sure. They both commit crimes. This is a proactive play. This is a reactive play. This will be very good in some matchups and totally dead in others, whereas this is just always fine. On the other hand, this is uncommon and this is common, so if we want both, we should start with the uncommon, I guess? I don't know. Shoot the Sheriff, I'm still on the fence about it being a good card or not. Okay, this is good news. Also, I think Great Terrain Heist is a pretty decent card, but Rattleback Apothecary loves crimes. The Marauder's fine. I don't think you really want a Gigapede in a crime deck. Sure. I don't think we're taking Lila. Skewer the Critics is kind of the best card here, but we are a bit committed to blue-black. Enough that I think I'll take this Buzzard. I mean, it doesn't commit any crimes, and this does, but it's just a 5-mana card. It's like not really what your deck is trying to do. In best of 3, I'd be happy to take Neutralize the Guards for the sideboard against Mercenaries, or maybe like Mounts to kill that 3/1 first striker. But Rooftop Assassin is perfectly serviceable. Loot Wield, nobody wanted him. A second Marauder, I think, over a Razzle Dazzler. Lone Shark's fine. Blue looks open. Look at this. Visage Bandit to copy Hollow Marauders, I guess? It's only 3 to plot as well, which is nice. You can plot it for 3 and then run out a loan shark and copy the loan shark, and I don't know, I guess that doesn't make sense. Only one of them draws in that case. Okay, I mean, actually, I don't know. We could speculate on Hypothesisal, but I haven't seen any red really. Like there was that one Lila, and that was about it. So I think I'll just take Corrupted Conviction, even though I don't think that's especially good in a deck with a lowish number of creatures. Oh, Terror of the Peaks is so good, but we're pretty invested in blue-black. And it's not easy to splash. I didn't even take like a gold pan. Meanwhile, there's like a Forsaken Miner, a totally serviceable. There's tons of good stuff in my colors. I just have to give somebody this Terror of the Peaks. Well, okay. I mean, the red-black land would also be playable, but I'll take a Forsaken Miner. Marchesa. Okay, well, maybe I'm going to have to work harder on getting fixing. Because this card is really good in the crime deck. If I could go back to pack 2, pick 1, I'd be taking the crime land at this point, now that I know about Marchesa. I hope I don't need Oasis Gardener. I mean, Lively Dirge would help me fish up Marchesa, but it's just one card, and I don't even know if I'm running. I don't have red yet. So I'm just going to take another Bloodseeker. I mean, this is... It's a mill game plan, but I don't know. I don't believe in it very much. Lazav? Okay, I don't need a blue-white land, so I'm not missing out there. Lazav is very good. I just need, like, red fixing, and I want that Lively Dirge back. And 5 Ravens of Fell Omens. It's not too much to ask, is it? Mostly creatures in this deck so far, so maybe Corrupted Conviction isn't so bad. I don't want Archmage's Charm, and I do want Rattleback Apothecary. It could be a slightly more aggressive crime deck, where we just like play out creatures and Rattleback Apothecary to get in with Menace and that kind of thing, maybe? Pump Lazav by by targeting them with Bloodseeker, this kind of thing. Attack with Forsaken Miner. I don't know. Still on the lookout for red fixing. We've got tons of perfectly playable spells. Lands are a high priority. Now that I know what color land I want. Okay, Intimidation Campaign is very exciting. I might not have enough crimes. I think I do, though. This guy's gross. I mean, Vault Plunderer is good, but it's no Slickshot Lockpicker. I'm short on instants and sorceries to actually get back for now, but I choose to believe that I'll find some. I mean, the blue-black archetype seems open. No one else is really fighting me on it. I almost... Is that... I have a lot, like advisors, rogues. I mean, I know it's 4 mana, and I could take the fall, but I just wonder if maybe Double Down might actually do something. It's 4 mana, do nothing, but okay, I want the land. The rest of this is whatever. This land doesn't do anything, sadly. This town is big enough is nice. It's a crime, a tempo play. I'll take the mill guy, I guess. I need the Mesa. Jailbreak scheme for removal is fine. Good control play. I don't want this. Hostile Investigator is great. Also, it's a crime. Phew. Hostile Investigator or Lazav, though, huh? I think I want the Hostile Investigator. He commits crimes, which I think I need more than crime payoffs when I already have like a Lazav, an Intimidation Campaign, a Marchesa. And he's just a much bigger creature. And he draw. I don't know. I'm in love. Who knows? Maybe Lazav even wheels. Tiny Bones joins up is bad. Treasure Dredger is good. Desperate Bloodseeker could be okay instead, though. They're both good 2-drops. I currently have, what, 2 possible red sources? Wouldn't mind a third and a treasure maker at all. Right? This is a way to let you float leftover mana between... Like, if there's a turn we have mana left over, you can save it for next turn with this, right? I mean, both of those would be great pickups. I guess I'll take a Jailbreak scheme, more removal. Still don't want Tiny Bones joins up. No, I don't want a crime land that's off color when I'm struggling to get the red, I don't think. Oh, this isn't even a crime land. This is one of the rares. I don't think I want to seize the secrets, but I'll work out the cuts later. Siphon Insight. No, I want the Raven. Although, I mean... Siphon Insight has flashback, and it's a crime. So it's like multiple crimes. You know what? I have plenty of 2-mana creatures. I have Intimidation Campaign to kill them. I don't necessarily need Raven of Fell Omens. Like Lazav. Just give me a solid crime. Failed Fording. I don't think we're doing enough self-milling to want a Tomb Trawler. I don't want a Transmutation Font. I don't need another Visage Bandit, I don't think. Nor a third Jailbreak scheme. What is this? 3 steps ahead! Nobody ever passes me this one. So it's 3 mana to actually counter. And like you can spree it to do some other stuff. I love it. Even over Raven. Drake looks good. The Lazav did wheel. That's cool. I'll take it. I don't think I'm going to be running this guy in this deck. I put him in my last crime deck, and he was fine. I mean, honestly, even good. But I don't know. I think I have enough draw in here that I don't really want him. And enough creatures. Okay, a lot of cuts to make. Because I just couldn't help myself. There wasn't any card I could look at and say, oh, I don't want that. Or there weren't very many anyway. So maybe I don't need the Marchesa if I have like 2 Lazavs. Is that possible? Also, I'm not so sure about these. Okay, so first of all, let's look at our crime payoffs. There sure are a lot in the 3-mana slot. I think this minor is fine. It gives me something to Corrupted Conviction, for example. But it's also just a nuisance. You can attack them with this every turn. It's always an outlet for your combat tricks or whatever. Although we don't really have any. So I'm not sure what the point of that card is. I mean, it's like... It puts on pressure. If we can start with one of those on turn 1... and just like be attacking with it while doing all the other stuff that you would otherwise do, that's kind of cool, right? Okay, so point is we have plenty of crime payoffs. Ah, yes, and with Rattleback Apothecary, that's what makes this card actually do more stuff. You can give it lifelink or menace, and it's just like hard for them to cope with it. I don't think I need 2 Seize the Secrets. I probably don't even need 1. Actually, let's look at my instants and sorceries to flashback. Okay, there's plenty. So we're not cutting Lockpick. Alright. So the 3 slot needs some pruning. I think Visage Bandit is just bad in this deck. The only thing I'd really want to copy would be Hollow Marauders, and I'm not sure I want to run those. Loan Shark's not very good. Oh, Double Down. Okay, let's do a real mercenary or outlaw count. Assassins, 1. 1 mercenary is 2. 9 rogues is 11. 3 shapeshifters. I guess those are outlaws. That's 14. 2 warlocks is 16 of my 19 creatures are outlaws. Now, some of them are legendary outlaws. What do I have that isn't 1? Oh, the Bloodseeker. That's 1. And then there must be something else that I have 2 of, or... Detective. No, he's a rogue detective. A Drake, and the Duelist is just an advisor. I see. Okay. So, the question is, are we ever going to be able to afford to just pay 4 mana to do basically nothing? It's only good in, like, grindy control mirrors. So this would be a good sideboard card if we had a sideboard, but we don't. None of these are interesting to copy because they don't have ETB effects. Like, they're legendaries and you have to sack 1, but if they had a cool ETB, you could at least double the ETB, but they don't. I think Buzzard can go... The rest of our 3s are serving relatively important roles. Yeah, let's just get rid of all this stuff. Keep things more focused on the, mid-rangey creatures with removal. I don't know. I just didn't... I don't know. Maybe that's wrong. If I put these back, and let's say the Visage Bandit as well. By the way, these are good to copy. Right? It's a rogue or something. Yeah. So doubling down on Marauder would be absolutely disgusting. But it requires spending turn 4 doing nothing, and also getting my graveyard relatively full of creatures. I only have one Bloodseeker, so it could be hard. I don't think Deep Muck Desperado is all that great. Like, I don't have any other mill support. I guess Siphon Insight, kind of. Or maybe Desperate Bloodseeker. And he doesn't really, like, contribute to my crime plan. And because he doesn't himself commit crimes. And the payoff is something that, I don't know, maybe I'm too small-minded, but I just don't see it. I don't really want to cut anything else, but I certainly have to. Like, the Geyser Drake stands out as not being especially attached to our plan. But, of course, you know, being able to cast spells on your opponent's turn more cheaply helps you with committing a crime every turn. For stuff like Lazav. Marchesa doesn't care what turn you commit the crimes on. She's very forgiving in that way. But Lazav does care. This doesn't care either, right? But it doesn't do much except on, I guess giving stuff lifelink on blocks could be something. Yeah, if I cut like the Double Down and the Marauders and the Visage Bandit, that's kind of like a whole 4-card package that I can get rid of, and the rest of the deck still holds together. Sort of wondering if I want 18 lands here. It's all fairly expensive. I don't have that much card draw, do I? I cut a lot of it. Marchesa is kind of card draw. Slickshot is card draw. Corrupted Conviction. Maybe 3 steps ahead. I could cut Marchesa and shore up my mana base a bit, but I think it's probably best to keep running her. Okay, let's cut the Drake, I guess. Most of the instants and sorceries that I want to cast on the opponent's turn are actually like, they can't be discounted because they just cost only colored pips. It would discount like Failed Fording, Shoot the Sheriff, and this town ain't big enough. And I guess Jailbreak Scheme and 3 steps ahead as well. That is a decent number of cards. I don't know yet whether this Forsaken Miner is going to be good. I hope it will. We're going to have, you know, some game where we can play it on turn 1 and just start smashing in and get the damage going early that way. You go first. I accept this hand. Do I have Graveyard Recursion? I guess there's the Slickshot Lockpick. So I do want to Bloodseeker myself, unless I have some reason for the crime payoff. Do I want lands or spells yet? Well, I'm about to mill, so I guess I shouldn't Surveil. There goes one Lazav. We have 2, right? Yes. I guess I could have surveilled to decide whether to mill myself, but that's just silly. I keep. And presumably this is going to have first strike next turn, so I won't be able to block it, so I'll just attack. I could shoot the sheriff, but I don't much want to. I want them to like commit something to this first. Or I could even wait and try to greedily save this for intimidation campaign value. I don't think that's a good idea. I have plenty of things to trigger this with. I have plenty of value. I want to make sure I don't get drowned in tempo. Oh, they're not going to get first strike, huh? Okay. They're not even going to attack? What? Okay. Wow. So I could bounce their 3-1 to gain some more tempo. But I think I'd rather just siphon insight. You can cast it for as long as it remains exiled. You may pay mana over a mana of any cost. These are both great hits. They're both crimes. They're both great tempo plays. Wow. Let's take an interrupter, I guess, because I'm going to be holding up mana fairly often. Plus, it's a source of damage. Okay. And I swing again. Fine. And I think I'm doing okay to just run out the intimidation campaign. I don't need to play this yet. I do need to play it someday. If I play this land and some discard effect happens somehow, like it's never going to, right? So let's just get more black sources out in case I need them. Next turn, we can like bounce whatever scary creature they play and then hold up 3 mana forever. Ward 1? Ward 1. What is happening over there? We stole their 2 best cards, sort of. Well, we stole one of them and the other's permanently exiled. Or no, it goes on the bottom? Yes, okay. So they don't know we have the Aven Interrupter. Okay, they're finally attacking, but still not scrying. What is happening over there? I was planning to bounce their cool play, but they're just not playing anything. I mean, I guess I'm going to just Rooftop Assassin this. I don't like tapping out, though. When I have so much reactive stuff. And I do want to start the clock on them. Which getting a flyer down would accomplish. Because, like, if... I don't know. I think I can just wait. Yeah. You do whatever you want. I've got so much shit going on over here. Interestingly, I can't cast both of these because I don't have double blue. I guess that's important. But I could like Tyrant Scorn plus Interrupter. I think this is fine. You go. They're going to cast this. Okay. It costs 4. I don't think I will allow this. No need to scorn anything. I could shoot the Sheriff here, but this card isn't doing anything. No. Blue, black. Yeah, I guess red. Because this could be my other blue source for a Tyrant Scorn or something. If I hit an untapped land here. Good. We're gaining a lot of life against green-white. That's good, but it's not really what I'm in here to do. I don't know. I'm doing stuff. The game is going very slowly. I love that. I don't actually have any reason to cast any of this stuff at instant speed. I'll just tap out for an Apothecary. Is this a mercenary, by the way, or something? Is it an outlaw? No, it's just a griffin. Okay. So if they can manage to destroy the Mystical Tether somehow, they'll get the Aven Interrupter back. That would be disappointing. I don't know about that attack. I could give stuff Menace now. None. But, okay, they needed to scry. I guess they topped, right? I wasn't paying much attention. Red! Surprising everyone. So far, they've only played white spells. Okay, this is not very relevant right now. Okay, let's Siphon Insight to get some more gas, and I'll pay the red again so I can save more blue. You will gain Menace. Yes. This only works on spells, right? Oh, you can play the exiled card. Interesting. Well, at the moment, I think what I want is a land. I don't need this deputy for anything. So now I can Intimidation campaign again. But I guess I'll do that post-combat. Slow game. All right. Free and clear intimidation campaign. I don't really need to hold up any of these instants. I just want the campaign to keep drawing me more gas. They might have Snakeskin Veil. Maybe that's what this green man is about. We got him down to 10. Progress. And I can shoot the sheriff at my leisure, but none of this stuff is terribly threatening. Plus I have Tyrant Scorn. Eventually maybe I'll kill one of these guys with that. Okay, I don't mind taking 6. The Cactarantula has arrived. Tell you what, it's not an outlaw, it's a plant spider. It doesn't have ward, they just get to draw. So Island is the perfect land for turn, no need to wait on playing it. Run out Marchesa. And then I'll shoot the sheriff. Paying... I guess it doesn't matter, does it? You will gain Menace again. Yeah, that resolves. Go ahead, have a card. What are they waiting on? Oh, Snakeskin Veil, maybe? We thought... No, but they didn't hold up green. Okay, yeah, this... Ah, I would have to pay 1 to do this. Okay, that's worth. I forgot that's not free. I'll take another... No, I'll take a second jailbreak scheme. The land is tempting, but... I've already played land for turn. I can't use this now. I think we'll hit enough lands. We're drawing quite a lot these days. Menace, please. Yes. And I have Tyrant Scorn up. Or failed fording, I guess, should that prove more relevant. Oh, does this do anything for 2 mana? No, it needs 3. +2/+2 and fights. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I could failed fording to stop this, but they're 2-for-1ing themselves. I accept. They just don't want me giving Menace anymore. Sure, another one of those, no problem. Sure. I think I'll Tyrant Scorn one of the dudes. And then I threaten bounce. Well, I should just be able to get in and kill them, right? Can't pay here, sadly. Okay, there's the Snakeskin Veil at last. I guess this is just lethal. What are they going to have for 1 mana? Steer Clear? So if I put the counter here, yeah. Yes, it was an enjoyable game of Magic. I was completely ahead all game and got to make decisions that made me feel smart, but ultimately were not relevant to the outcome of the game. I'm not casting white or green spells. I did cast 1 white spell. I don't know what happened to make them so far behind. They just didn't do anything. They played Armadillo. I don't remember how early they played the 3-1, but it wasn't that early. Yeah. This is a sad keep, I think, because Duelist of the Mind is good enough, and I can Forsaken Miner on 3 if I still miss a land. But we Surveil next turn, because I don't need to hit a land yet. Good. Okay. So just a mild issue where we weren't able to play this on turn 1, which is the turn you want to play it, right? It's missing 4 damage by not having been out there already. Also, it's jamming up my black mana. Yeah, I think I kind of want to... Well, no, wait. I thought this was a different card. I can just plot this? Feels bad. Let's see what's on top. Keep. Yeah, I think plotting the lockpick's the way to go here. Pretty slow. Swamp is perfect. I thought this card here was that card there. I thought I had a Treasure Dredger as well as them having one. Okay, they obviously have something. I don't see a need to let them use it. Well, I guess that's not true. They might just be making a bluff attack. I was thinking they wouldn't do that because they would rather make a treasure, but... of course, they might not want to spend the mana on a treasure. This is pretty bad. There's no way Shoot the Sheriff's ever doing anything in this matchup. So this will be nice when I have 5 mana. I can bounce 2 things. But until then, I think I might just play this and sack it, which is gross. Should do it pre-combat if I'm going to. I could have tried to do it on their turn and trick this 2/2, but like I said, I think they have a trick, so it wouldn't be that exciting. Oh god, I forgot about this shit. Okay, so they hit a land and a rooftop assassin. They can't play the land. They'll probably play the rooftop assassin? So maybe I should block this 2/2 and plan to this town ain't big enough. My guy and my assassin, right? I think that makes sense. It's just so tempting for them to play that card right now, and I can make it sort of bad. Resolves. Sure. I did say Shoot the Sheriff would never do anything this game. I guess I want to play Lazav and the Duelist. And then on a future turn, I can flash back this town ain't big enough to bounce all their stuff and commit some crimes. I mean, they've always got unlimited shit going on over there. I don't know. It doesn't seem like we're very likely to win. Gonna Siphon Insight to steal more stuff from me. Lazav on top, I suppose. Oh, I gave them Lazav! I'm so bad. I knew this was... They had this face up. I just didn't think about what it meant to put it on top. Although they gave me a Siphon Insight in response, so it's maybe not that bad. And anytime they play Lazav, yes, okay. Maybe they're not even... Maybe they didn't even take Lazav, because... If they play it, then I can flashback this and get him back into my hand. Interesting. Weird game. I think I need to play a 2/2 to contest this. Well, to contest Jasper, really, right? Because I would happily double block Jasper. Yeah. Let's try that. Land and another Lazav? Okay. Okay, they're going to cast the face-up one. I think this probably isn't a Lazav. But I don't know. They played this one. Okay, it wasn't a Lazav. It was a Tyrant Scorn. Oh, they can exile my Siphon Insight? That's sad. Okay. How's my deck, by the way? 18 cards. 7 mana. Finally ready to kick this off. I'm at 6, by the way, which sucks. I can Tyrant Scorn this, can't I? The Jasper. If I do that, I'm never getting my Lazav back, though. Sure. They're milling me. I don't think it's great to just draw and discard here. It gets 1 extra damage in with Duelist. I guess I still have 18 cards. They're going to mill me for 2, and then... Yeah, I think it's fine. I need this as a blocker for their 2/2, though, so I can't just attack with it. Or maybe a chumper here, I don't know. Well, not a chumper, because I can play Rooftop Assassin. As long as I don't run out Lazav. Yeah, okay. Exciting game, one way or another. A lot of interaction has occurred. Yep. If they can kill my 2/2, I'm in a lot of trouble, I think. Okay. They know about the assassin. Maybe they've forgotten. Maybe they have a plan. Maybe they don't care about losing it because they have another. But I'm doing this in end step, so... Okay, sure. They couldn't counterspell me, surely. Decline here. I love both of these cards, and I don't want to mill. Fine. Don't care. I mean, the lifelinker would be cool. Don't get me wrong. 7 mana. So I still have a Tyrant Scorn in here. Or a Shoot the Sheriff, which I guess both work on the bird. Problem is I can't do either of them and also play Lazav, which I would like. So maybe what I do is I play Lazav. No. I was thinking I could somehow plot this guy and that would change the equation, but it wouldn't. I could bounce the bird. I think I just have to wait on the Lazav. Yeah, let's just play it. On Shoot the Sheriff. Decline again. Well, no, this time I do want to mill because it does a damage. This is decent, but I think... Actually, it's better than Failed Forwarding. Sure. Even though it doesn't do anything this turn. Okay. Yeah, I like my position, finally. It's been a lot of work getting here. Oh, actually, wait. I could have used Failed Forwarding on this to get back a Tyrant Scorn. Okay, that was the wrong discard. Although, I don't know if I want to do that. That's pretty, that's a lot of resources to just remove one thing. Alright, it's like a 7 mana play. That's fine. I don't care. I care about that. But it's not the end of the world. It's a little scary. If I really wanted to, I could play this and commit a crime to give this lifelink, but I don't think that's necessary. I think I just attack. Well, I'll play Lazav first, right? What's the harm? In case for some reason I want to commit a crime mid-combat. Well, my plan is to play both creatures. So, creatures. Buzzard and Jasper are over here. Why does this have haste? Oh, they stole it from me. That's rude. I wasn't really watching. I was looking at the graveyard. Alright, that's bad. But I haven't lost. This is one-off lethal, huh? Well, it would be 6 to use all modes. And then I could swing in and... But I couldn't kill them with it. Because I couldn't actually bounce or kill this because of the ward. So what if I cast this for 3 and pay the ward 2? That's 5. I can't do this. Okay. But I get in for 5, including 3 lifelink. So I'll be alive. Or what if I try playing the Marchesa to be more... Like, if I do this, I don't have a clear plan for next turn, right? But I think it's kind of the best shot. Oh, the Marchesa costs red as well, which I don't really have. So, okay, we'll do this. You autopay, get lifelink. They have topped it, so we know what they're drawing. I don't immediately have an answer to it, but I'm also not immediately dead to it. So I've been in worse spots. They can only attack with one creature, or they're dead, and even that would be scary. Actually, let's pay with a colored mana here, because I might just want to play Marchesa with the Pylon. The life gain is very welcome. Close one. Still not dead, still haven't won. That does neither, but it improves my situation. Because now I do win if they draw nothing. Does it make sense to attack here, actually? They would have to block everything. So they would block here. No, that doesn't seem very good. Okay, it's a big creature. Ow. It's also a damage to face, which I forgot about. Trampler, huh? Okay. Still, like, any crime is lethal. What do I have left? 7 cards. 3 steps ahead would not do it. I can't aim at them. Desperate Bloodseeker is... Oh, and my Hostile Investigator are both crimes. Okay. Still no attacks. We definitely could lose here. This would be the way to do it. How many lands are left? I have 2 swamps. And the rest are spells. 2 of which win the game? And some others might eventually win the game. They progress my game plan. Like Lazav, basically. And 3 steps ahead, I guess, also wins, because if they ever cast a spell, they die. Really? Giving up the trample? Okay, they must have some trick. Is it a trample trick? There's not a lot of that in the format that I can think of. Ride down? Be ruinous. They'd attack with more than that, though, if they had ride down. Just a reanimate or something? No, they have another one. Oh, they should have played it pre... Are you kidding me? Should have played it pre-combat, so it would have had trample. Okay, well, we're dead in a couple turns if we don't draw one of the crimes. So I think we should be working... I mean, everything... Is there even 1 swamp left? There's 1 swamp, yeah. We should be committing everything we have to not die this turn. Which is hard, actually. Block the 4/5 with a 3/4, the 4/4 with a 3/2. Let 3 damage in. Oh, that looks wrong as well. You should have... Why do they keep doing this? This is the one with trample. Okay, I'll allow it. Every little gasp of air they give me is welcome. Okay, good. Sort of good. Actually, hang on. The spells remaining that win... There are 2 of them in the deck out of 4, so I'd have to completely whiff for this not to kill them, right? I could hold up to counter their spell, but I think I might just die if I don't do something here. So let's go digging and hope I don't miss, because I believe I can afford to do this and trigger the crime and play Intimidation Campaign again. Oh wait, token copy of artifact or creature. That doesn't do anything. Okay, we got there. Decline. I would lose the game. Yes. No instant speed life gain? Okay, good game. They're gonna go out on their own terms. Ugh, another slog. I think I should have lost that game. Opponent was not managing the stalled board state correctly. They missed like 5 damage at least, I think. I mean, I don't know. I made that number up, but that sounds about right from not attacking correctly. I don't know. Maybe if they had tried that, I could have lived and counterattacked and killed them. It didn't look that way, but... So I think I had to block with just about everything to not die. When they had like a 4/5 and a 4/4 and a 2/2 and a 1/1. Sure, I've got a miner into a Siphon Insight for lands, maybe? Ow. Okay, maybe I don't have to take lands. I accept. Two Rakdos lands, and I mean, we're putting the counters on this guy itself, right? Putting one here to get in for more damage is not as important as making sure this can continue to attack safely. Saddle 2, which I can accomplish. Okay, sure. You know, we stole a good card from them. It is time to draw a land. Got it. I mean, they're at 13 already. This guy's put in work. I think we're siphoning insight here. No, I'm investigating. Right? I want to be able to play a land, but not so badly that I'm going to just siphon insight instead of playing Hostile Investigator. They still haven't found their green source, but I guess I took their green splash, so it doesn't matter. Bristlepack Sentry. Ooh, that is a scary one. What do I have to deal with that? Okay, costs extra life to target it, but only spells. So this guy would work. All right, let's swing in, and I imagine they don't want to block. But it hurts to take 6 here, right? I haven't played land for turn. I could crack Clue. I'm failed forwarding here, but what else am I doing? Could crack the Clue and maybe hit a land. Or I could just play this guy. I think having another attacker would be pretty cool. Don't have the red, so... Oh! Wait! Ha! Yes, I investigate again because someone discarded a card. Okay, got him. That was a much faster tempo game. Thank you very much to the 1-mana 2/2. I mean, I had other stuff to follow it up, obviously. Like stealing a bomb from them and then using it. But like that was 5 mana. That was my turn 2 and 3 was spent on playing a card that they had to answer with a removal spell. That was falling behind on tempo, not getting ahead. But it was using my mana on turn 2, which they weren't doing, right? So, I don't know. It was 5 mana for a 2/2? Well, a 3/3. But it was mana that otherwise was sort of going to waste? I don't know. Just gotta stick 1 or 2 creatures and remove everything they do, and like that wins a lot of games. This looks fine. Boy, Nibble Brigand hasn't done anything a single time this draft, has it? Maybe today's the day he'll start. Although we're on the draw, not a good time to be playing against green-white, probably. Airings? Not Airings. Okay, good. I mean, they get lifelink, but... At least it's something my 0/3 can block, so I'm not losing life. No plays. You have 3 untapped lands, my friend. What's that all about? Okay, let's see if I can discourage them from... I don't know. Is that even good? Maybe I should play the Apothecary instead to have a Death Toucher? It's like, this isn't getting in, right? There's no way. Yeah, let's play this. The Brigand is just gonna, like, best case, they hold back the 1/3 and stop gaining life. And I, can't get in with the Brigand. I guess if I drew a Crime, it could. But if I draw a Crime, this is not such a bad play either, because I can give it Menace and Death Touch. Okay. It is a Crime. But I'm not that excited about it. This is a sorcery. Don't forget that. I always forget that. So am I happy with this trade here? Yeah, I don't want them getting counters on stuff. And now, like, bouncing whatever they play this turn, which they're going to put counters on, is pretty cool. Selvala is nuts. I'm glad to put that back. And we can get some real life pressure going. Oh, we'll double block. Why not? Be brave. They're tapped out, so it doesn't matter what I do, as long as they don't let it hit me in the face. So this is 6 mana for all modes, which I can't afford. And I want to pay... I guess I should have left the land in hand in case I draw one off of Brigand that I want more. So you will be put on top, I assume. This creature gains lifelink. Yep. They did top, not a surprise. We got him to 11. And if they just replay Selvala, I mean, I have the Assassin. So they can't be that comfortable. Okay, they're going to play a flying blocker. That's kind of annoying. I don't like that. They're going to gain more life, yeah. Their stuff is huge. Oh boy, a way to kill this, or bounce it even, would be pretty exciting. Yeah, that's nothing. Well, I guess I may as well just play this and sack it immediately to get some more damage out of this. And see if I get a better option than using post-combat assassin. Nope. Yeah, I mean, I can't do any of this. You get Menace. Sure. That actually is a useful trigger. Okay. They're at 7, but they have a 2/4 lifelinker still. Lazav copying Sterling Supplier will be something exciting, I guess. Okay. Well, they can't block anything, so I get in for 5 here. And copying this after combat could do something. They won't block on my turn, but they might attack on theirs and then maybe, right? So let's see. I think I want a full swing here. Just keep pushing in damage as much as I can. They're only gaining 2 per turn, so getting in 6 is doing a lot. And if they want to lose Selvala to the 3/2 Death Touch, that's fine. So all modes on this is way too much, right? It's 3, 6, 8. Copy is the mode I really want, and that costs 4, which leaves me just enough to play Lazav. Oh my god, you tapped all my blue, you fucker! Okay, so I can't counter a spell now. That could have been important. It's not what I think I'm doing, but I might need to, and okay, that's... I hate this life gain. Still, getting to kill Lazav is... Or, not Lazav, Selvala is probably more important. Assuming they're willing to attack. They might not be. But they do need to kill me at some point, right? I think they should. Because if I just keep chipping away at them, how are they going to win? Yeah, okay. So I'll kill Selvala with 3 steps ahead here. And they'll be at 8. I don't quite have 8 in the air. Do I? I do. Good. Snakeskin Veil, last card, would be devastating. I don't think they have it, though. It's passing priority too fast. Just a beaver. Sure. Yep. Oh, I should have done this in combat, post-combat, actually, so they couldn't play the beaver. But it doesn't matter. If they had a spell in hand, I wanted them to cast it. You get Menace. Sure. Right? Definitely don't need this card. But land's even worse. Oh, this doesn't have flying. Okay, I thought somehow okay. Yeah, I shouldn't have let them resolve the beaver. But I think I'm okay. Yeah, just swing out. But not with the Death Toucher, I guess. They take 5, then gain 3, then take 5 again. No, gain 2, rather, and gain 5 again. Yeah, they can get a counter on this, but only if they tap it to... Ah, no! They can gain 4. Because of the mercenaries. Oh, yeah. And this mercenary they only got because I let them cast the beaver. So yeah, big mistake passing to end of combat there, actually. I should have held priority post-damage pre-second main to kill Selvala. I think Arena auto-passed through combat for me, which is normal. It always does that. I should have expected it. But I didn't think about it as a mana dork. I was just like, I gotta kill it. This isn't saddle, right? Yeah. Stop this lifelink immediately. What is this? Nothing. Okay. That Outlaw Medic was an all-star in this game. Better than Selvala, arguably. Okay, this is nothing. I mean, they have probably got some outs in their deck. There's no, like, flash reach, is there? Flash flyers, like, holy cow, I guess. Steer clear. Okay. Yeah. This is all happening to me because I let them resolve the beaver. They'd have one less life. I'd be under less life pressure myself. I mean, I think I'm in good shape, but there's a lot of ways it could go wrong. I might even not be in good shape. Like, what if they just start... No, I'm at 27. I think that's plenty to live for a couple turns as long as they don't draw some way to deal with my threat of their life total. But, like, imagine if they had one less life because I hadn't given them that mercenary to lifelink or to pump the lifelinker. I'd be looking at lethal this turn instead of maybe late. Ah! Okay, I mean, sure, that's actually fine. I'm glad that's not some other spell. I don't think they can kill me next turn. Oh, not pumping the Trampler, huh? Or saddling anything? Kind of weird. I feel like you should have saddled with the varmints. And pumped this guy. Okay, I'll take 10. So a draw spell is lethal, a crime is lethal. That's neither. I don't think they can get 19 in, but I wouldn't put it... I haven't done the math. It could be possible. 9, 13, 16, 22, 24 total. If I block 6, I live, which is 2 varmints. Or, some other combination of things. Okay, so they don't have lethal on board. I do. But I don't know what's in their hand. Miriam is... nothing? They have 1 mount, and I'm planning to chump it anyway. I guess it's something to saddle with, but that doesn't matter either. It's very close, though. If they have like some small pumps, it might be enough. Oh! Oh, I think that is enough. Although, wait, what? This isn't destroying a creature. You're just exiling this. Okay, the second... No, wait, they're exiling this and doing nothing to this for fun. Okay. Okay, so I can still chump enough. And they're empty-handed. I think I got there. So this is max damage blocked. I'm taking 6, 9, 15, 17. Also, I guess I'm getting this back. Not that that matters. I could take 18 if I blocked this, and then I'd have 1 extra damage to kill them with, but I think I should block max, right, just in case I've misunderstood something. I don't think I can have misunderstood something. They're getting in for 6, 9, 15, 17. They're at 1. This, no reach, no flyers. Okay. Go. A scornful finish. Good game. It was a close one for sure. I think they missed 2 damage at some point throughout the course of the game, right? Like, when they should have used Mercenary on their Trampler, and I think there was an attack or 2 they missed, maybe? I don't know. I don't remember anymore. I messed up mostly, I think, by mistiming the removal of Selvala. I think everything else was pretty reasonable. Hard fought 4 wins. Only 1 of these has been a breeze. 3 of them have been nail biters to the end. Or at any rate, they've been long. Have they all been nail biters? I don't totally remember. One of them I was almost at the bottom of my deck. That one I was at 2 life. What was the other close one? I know there's one where opponent just scooped on like turn 6. Sorry, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, this casts both of my colorless bombs, I guess. Not color, multicolor. And it has a crime for them to enjoy together, I guess. Probably about time to surveil away a land. I mean, I don't know. I don't need a play right now. I'm going to have to play this by next turn. I guess there's no reason to play it any sooner. What I'm doing for the next several turns is pretty well decided. So, you know, if there's a bad card on top and I draw it next turn, you might say, oh, you should have played the pylon and discarded that bad card. Sure. But if there's a bad card second from top, then doing it this way is better. And those two just totally cancel out. Aha, it's a crime. A criminal was on top of my deck. Aren't you glad I didn't surveil? Lazav Insurance Edition, huh? Not sure about that. Let's just bin it and assume this one lives. It's probably what they're going to do is play a creature with 4 power and start swinging. Lazav's a good blocker for those. Maybe I do want the insurance one. I already got 2 crimes. I don't need a 6th land, although I would like one. Actually, you know what? Because Marchesa wants me to pay mana all the dang time, I think I'll get rid of this and try to draw more land. And Marchesa is a good blocker for the 3/3s. They don't have an unlimited source of 3/1 tokens, even if they do play a creature with 4 tough power. If they pump this to have 4 power, then I'm a little bit upset. Like, Ferocification would be great right now. Or, like, Throw from the Saddle. There's a million things. Okay, Jolene is fine. That attack seems bad. Turning their 3/3 creature into a 3/1 token for some reason. Snakeskin Veil? I don't think so. They have it. Oh my god, I should have just double blocked. I'm such a... It was free! Why would I make such a stupid play? God. What an idiot. I just didn't think about it until I made the block. Okay, now what? Plot this, crime it up? I mean, bouncing this is cool. I guess it's a 3-mana play I could make. No need to become Marchesa at the moment. Yeah, I mean, Marchesa should be dead, that's true. But this should also be dead, except I made a bad play, so it's not. I say should, like if there were good players playing, that's what would be happening. Plotting this doesn't do anything yet. Let's just get you out. Attacking with a 2/5, they could double block, and I don't want that. It was such a free double block. There was no risk at all. I don't know. Did opponent not see the double block either? Or did they make a mistake? Or did they assume I would make a dumb mistake because I'm a dumb player? Unclear. Yeah, now I can't really attack because they can just... I can't block because they could use the treasure to finish off Lazav. Ugh. Artifact or creature. Well, I could make them top of this, but... Doesn't seem like a winning play. I don't have the 6 mana I want to cast both modes, huh? So if I bounce this... Oh, God, but they're just... Everything's just going to have 3/3 for the rest of the game. Every attacker is going to be devastating. I don't really have a way to deal with that, I don't think. Let's get rid of the thing that makes tokens, I guess. Ah! Destroy target artifact. Okay, I think I actually have to do this. I hate to lose Lazav, but this thing cannot stand. Yeah, top makes sense. They don't actually have good blocks for a 2/2 lifelink at the moment. They should double block Lazav because I have to sacrifice him anyway. If they single block, he can actually kill something on the way out. Or if they let it in, then that's great too. Oh my god, it's indestructible. How is that even allowed? Well, so much for that plan. The stuff in the big set, the big score, is just so bullshit. Like, some of it is, like, awful, but some of it is great. And I don't know. It just isn't that interesting. It's like, oh, wow, you drew a great card. Congratulations, you win. I don't know. They're actually letting Lazav in. Okay. Sure. So I could plot this, or I could hold the removal up. No, it's a sorcery speed thing, so I'd have to use it now. All right, let's plot, I guess. Artifact or creature. So I can make them put it on top many turns in a row, I guess. It's kind of expensive to play and then equip, so maybe we get somewhere. They get 1 treasure no matter how many such creatures they attack with. Ooh, really? Okay. Maybe I can just outrace them. Well, yeah, taking 7 doesn't exactly feel great. But I can become a 4/4 with 3 counters, 4 counters, unblockable, while also bouncing their stupid ring. Or Jolene, which I think stops more damage, right? Okay, I don't really need that at the moment. It's 6 mana for all modes, which is what I want. This gets a counter and becomes unblockable. And Jolene is adding at least 4 damage. This is not doing so much, right? It's adding 3 if they're willing to spend their whole turn equipping it. So here, take this. Why is it saying submit 1? Why didn't it just go? Okay, whatever. Did I somehow get into control mode? No. Auto pay. Why isn't stuff just resolving? Ooh, lifelink unblockable. That's even better than the Helicourser right now. I can convert to the... I can get enough damage next turn by taking their Courser. But the lifelink I kind of need now. So they represent, what, 5, 10 damage plus 3? And that's if I don't block at all. Yeah, okay, let's get in there for 7. Looks like it's working. I'm fighting back against this Jolene. I think they made a mistake by equipping Jolene with this. They should have equipped anything else. Like the Vigilant guy, maybe? Well, I guess it was everything Vigilance. A dinosaur, then? I don't know. If they can kill Lazav, I'm in a lot of trouble also. Because I don't have any other way to connect huge amounts of damage in a hurry, which is what I need. Take 11 here. I think I'm happy to trade this for a dinosaur token. Take only 8. Because they tapped almost everything, right? How are they going to kill Lazav with a red? I guess this can give the mana back if they want. Yeah, actually they have a lot of mana of any colors. Yikes. I mean, I think I have to just go for it, right? You get a counter. I could bounce a token, but the tokens don't matter. The ring is what's causing the problem. Just in case they have something that only works in combat or something like that. Let's get rid of the ring. Okay, it's working. Opponent's graveyard, a 4/2, please. Yes. Tough to kill a 10/8, but they have a lot of mana. They could maybe do something. Oh, I think we're looking good. Okay, just like unblockable creatures that get bigger and bigger every turn. That might be like the best I've ever seen Jailbreak Scheme be. I cast it 3 times, like 3 turns in a row. I just spent 6 mana on Jailbreak Scheme. And it was nuts. Or no, did I once only have to bounce something and not put a counter on? I don't remember. I think I did it 3 times, right? Lazav attacked once as a lifelinker, once as a courser, and once as a varmint. They should have blocked when I attacked as the varmint. I was ready to lose Lazav to kill the ring. I didn't realize that was illegal. Yeah, and that was the turn that Lazav was blockable. So there was a turn when I did that and didn't choose all modes. Okay, well, still a struggle to 5-0. Like, I'm undefeated, but it has been tough going. Every game, except one. Very close and difficult. Yeah. I don't know if we keep this. It's got some great stuff, but I can't do anything until turn, like, 4. I guess on turn 3 I could bounce their 2-drop. Turn 4 I could counter their 3-drop. I guess that's enough to kind of extend the game out. Like, I really wish I had creatures to play on 1 or 2, but I don't. And I think we actually might surveil right now to see if I can hit a 2-drop. Because I don't really need anything else. Great. I'll keep it. Well, you know I'm always going on about timing when you're supposed to surveil stuff. And I think it's usually wrong to surveil turn 1. But this turn, this game, I really wanted to find a 2-mana play. Island is a nice hit. Because I could counter their thing if I wanted. No, I can't. I don't have enough blue. Got it. Okay, but I did want more blue. Well, I guess not really. I mean, I could just bounce that to keep up with the tempo. I think that's better than not doing it. And it's not just bounce, right? If they want to keep it, it eats up a card draw. Gotta keep the board tidy. They're topping it. Okay. Milling me? Why the sudden change of heart? I don't really want to allow them to attack me in return. Like, if I attack, they just let it in, and I'm giving up 2 life for no reason. I want this trade to happen. So I'm just going to play this and pass. With the idea to either counterspell or maybe sack this for draw. And happily block here. Can't block here. This can't block. Is it worth paying life to make a treasure here? Most of the time, I'll just spend the treasure countering their spell. But what if they plot something? In that case, I'd much rather have the treasure. I think it's worth paying a life to buy insurance against that possibility. Actually, I will pay a blue, because if I get a treasure... Yeah. Okay. If I need to counter, it doesn't matter which land I use. And if I need to conviction, then I'd rather have used... or left myself a black source. Alright, I mean, that's a fine counter. Paid 1 life. And didn't have to, as it turns out, but just in case things had gone a different way. I wanted the possibility to carry over a treasure into this turn. God, what a stupid tap. Should have tapped this, obviously. Okay, I need more action. This guy loves to die. Sure, let's try to race. Plus, I could have a combat trick, so it's too scary for them to block. Crime's going to be real, real good. Crime will pay. They always say it doesn't pay, but boy, on this board it sure would. My guy! A coyote! Ow, ow! Oh, my intimidation campaign is gone, huh? Well, I can pay 3 if I want to also spend a land, or if I want to also bring back my 2/2. So we have to play this. Tap like so. Return their 3/2 to hand with Jailbreak Scheme. You will have lifelink, and I will pay. Bottom. Nice. I mean, I don't know. I would have been even happier if they'd put it on top. It's just satisfying to be in a position where you remove something and they're not in a position to top it, because it would just be too sad. I don't think I need to trade this 3/2 off for the coyote. I think it is worth threatening something here. Like, the 3/2 can eventually do more than just deal with this silly coyote. Okay. This is a nice thing to flash in. No need to do anything with it now. But if they have a combat trick, it could be helpful. Sure. Take 4 again? All right. Nice. Good shot. I don't have any tokens, so... yeah, nothing to do about that. Got anything? Just looks like a land. It held up priority for a second there. No, I don't think they do. Oh, I guess I thought I thought I was going to pay to return this to the battlefield. What I should have done was attacked first, and then if somehow they didn't die, I could play this and get my 2/2 back. All right, got him. 6-0. I'm gonna change the deck art real quick. What is the key feature of this deck? Honestly, like I don't know. It's a Lazav deck, but that's so boring. Let's make it a jailbreak scheme deck. We're breaking Lazav out of jail. Could be the last game, 6-0, so we could go 7-0. That would be nice, my first trophy. Or we could just lose 3 games and be here for another hour. I don't know, the games I lose are going to be short ones usually, right? Mabus. Sure. I can Duelist of the Mind on 2, and then, like, hopefully I'll have drawn a land by that point. I don't know. Failed forwarding to keep the board a little under control. It'll be a crime. It'll help me loot, right? So there's some play. But ideally, I would just hit a land like turn 2, 3, and 4. Get up to 5 lands. I mean, would anything be better than that? Sure, like hit a land on 2 and then a 3-drop on 3 and then only lands or something like that, but that's asking too much. I don't know. I obviously should play. I don't know. I was thinking, I'd rather they know I'm black than know that I'm blue, but if I had drawn like the Surveil land or something, I could have wanted blue and then the colorless land. So it was a silly, small mistake to play Swamp before Island there. Didn't hurt, as it usually wouldn't. What if they don't play a creature and I can't failed forwarding? Uh-oh. Alright, I mean, get this out of here. Land, please. No dice. I don't see a red source in my hand, so let's get rid of this. Might have to sacrifice this to just draw another land. Kind of sad. Return both of these to hand and go fish again, I guess. But attack first. Got one. All right, we're keeping the tempo nice and steady. Nobody's getting ahead. Nobody's doing anything. All right, another land. It is tempting to play something other than the investigator guy here. Because wouldn't it be cool to like have Lazav in play and then make them discard? But it's so much more mana efficient. It gets me a clue. It gets a huge creature on the board. I think I just have to be mana efficient. Oh, by the way, I missed my turn 3 land, but opponent must have missed their turn 4 land. Or their turn 3 land also? I don't know. They were ahead of me. They were caught up, despite being player 2, and now we're back to being ahead. So they must have missed one while I wasn't watching. This card's Varmint. Wow. Pretty good. I don't think I need to do any of this stuff yet. What are the modes on this? I could copy my thing for a total of 4 mana. Okay, I mean, I attack in. Yeah. I mean, I knew they could do this. But I don't mind because I have another. Ah, they both trigger. God, I didn't think about that. Nice. I'm drowning in clues now. Fantastic. Plotting, is that the 5/4? No, it's the Railway Brawler. Yikes. I can't really get 3 steps ahead back in hand to counter it. I can bounce it with Tyrant's Scorn, and I might have to. Just to, like, yeah, so they can't get more counters on whatever else they play. But it puts me well behind, of course, them having this. I guess, I don't know, now I get to Lazav and Tyrant's Scorn. It's not that bad. Then I can Slick Shot and Tyrant's Scorn again later, maybe. I would rather they just plotted the 5/4 life gain. Sure. You got it. Maybe they're not playing a creature this turn. In that case, I could crack a clue. Nice. Yeah, I'm happy to plot, or to surveil here. I mean, land isn't bad. I have a lot of mana to spend, or a lot of things to spend mana on. I want to plot the Lockpicker and play... I can't really play anything else because I have to hold up Tyrant Scorn is the thing. So maybe I don't need to plot the Lockpicker because what exactly is he bringing back? Probably this town ain't big enough, right? And I can just play him and this town ain't big enough on the same turn then. So, okay, anyway, point is, I guess I don't want to land that badly. So next turn, I think I'm probably spending exactly 6 mana. Might as well threaten cancel. I didn't have to do this pre-combat. It's just silly. Oh, if they destroy a tapped creature again, it'll be a little embarrassing for me to have attacked with Lazav. What would be the odds of that, though? They surely want to play a big beater to go with their 5/5 that's going to double the size of everything. Destroy that. Okay. I guess that's fine. I think they should have exiled this and destroyed Lazav, right? But I don't know. Maybe they think the Death Toucher is too important. Now we're talking, I think. I've got both of these up. No, I don't have enough blue. So I can only cast one spell. And I need it to be Tyrant Scorn still, if they ever draw a creature. You know what? I'll sit back on this. Trading life is sort of good for me because eventually this thing's going to be a problem. Like, I don't know. I kind of have to kill them before this gets to go off, but it's going to be a long time, and I don't know. This exposes me. They didn't have Ariad's Lullaby last turn. Like, what are the odds, right? I guess I want to trade life. Found a 5th land. So they're waiting on some bomb 5-drop to buff? To put counters on? That just becomes a 2/4. 2/4, yeah. I don't care that much about that. Oh, and they haven't played the big flash guy, or the big pump guy yet. So this is fine. I mean, they're not going to be flashing back any of this stuff, probably. If they did... Doesn't white have something like recur a small creature? I don't know, let's just get rid of Pest Infestation. I'll take it. Although, when am I casting this? I guess next time I draw a land would be fine. Got it. Auto Tapper is going to do the right thing here, but I want to manually tap because it doesn't give away like that I'm holding up specifically blue-black on... I don't know. I guess it sort of does. No, let's... Oh, attacking doesn't do anything. Okay. I mean, I'm just dying. They've been holding on to this 5/5 for years. It could have been beating me in the face all this time. I'm dying to see what they've been saving up for. Okay, that's a problem. To put it mildly. But I don't want it to be even bigger. I don't know, it doesn't really matter, right? Make it a lifelinker so they can't attack? No, I want that available for later. So I could flash that back to kill Selvala, or bounce Selvala and swing with everything. I'm on 8 mana. That would be... 3 and 2 is 5. I'd have 3 left, but I couldn't cast 3 blue spells. Three and 2 and 3 would be 8. Yeah, okay. So let's tap like this, milling myself? No, mill... Attack with the 7/7 first, I guess? Sure. I don't think Lazav... Well... I should have cast this first if I was going to attack with Lazav. I guess I'm not. I mill myself in case I hit a better answer. And I'm going to commit a crime anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, lands, fine. I guess failed forwarding is cheaper. And, or it's this, well, it bounces this and surveils, which I guess is better. But I should have done this pre-combat, I think, and gotten in with Lazav. Oh, what about this town ain't big enough and get this back? Yes, of course. Yeah, if I had done all this pre-combat, I could have had a cool Lazav attack that I missed because I waited. I was under time pressure. I don't know. I have 3 timeouts, but I thought I didn't need to use one. Okay, I mean, they know I have the lockpicker, right? Okay, let's get back the Tyrant's Scorn. No, still the failed forwarding. No, I can play this first. Backup Lazav, okay. Yeah, put that back. Let's become vigilant? No. Let's become huge. Is it working? Did I kill them? They're not dead, but they can no longer afford to just like play a big creature, right? We've gained so much tempo from the bounce spells being repeated over and over on their 5 mana plays while grinding out Lazav value that I don't think they're winning this one. Despite missing 3 or 4 damage the turn I didn't attack with Lazav. I don't have any more bounce. So there is that. There's more in the deck, but I don't have any that's face up or in hand. Opponent, I guess, looking for answers. What could possibly survive this turn? It doesn't seem fair that blue-black gets a 7/7 with Ward 3. They're not supposed to have those creatures. Okay, Selvala is fine. Yeah, you can have it. Not that I could stop them. They could get a mercenary, I guess. That's another chumper, if they can play another creature spell. So they already have to chump Lazav and the 7/7. Actually, I don't have another crime. No, I do. Siphon Insight. Okay. So that'll mean Lazav can get another counter, which means he's also lethal. Almost out of timeouts here. They're not like rage quitting though. They're just desperately searching for answers. They're looking around at things. They're actually passing through phases. This is not someone who's thrown their computer out the window. Okay, they couldn't find anything. This is like probably unnecessary, but I don't know. It seems fun. The Siphon Insight is the only play I actually have to make this turn. And even that, it looks like I could get away with not making since they didn't get any more blockers. But like, if they had just played this 5/5 from the plot zone earlier instead of saving it to combo with Selvala, they would have had a 5/5 for a lot of this game, and I would have been struggling. The fact that this was just face up waiting to combo with something made things a lot less pressure for me. Okay, opponent times out. Oh, let's put Selvala back, I guess. That really shouldn't put the final nail in the coffin. Counter here. Bounce that. Oh, they didn't time out. They were very close, I guess. Ending the game at 32, disrespectfully. Instead of just doing more damage to them, I chose to gain 6. Why does it keep, like, they keep timing out but then getting more time back? I don't understand. Okay, well, my first trophy, and it was a convincing one, 7-0. That game itself took like 25 minutes, though. This was a long draft. Well, I'm glad it was a crimes deck. I've said before, that's the archetype that appeals to me in this format, that I'm like, you know, that I want to play. And I finally made it happen with a couple of the signposts. Cool stuff. First OTJ trophy. Torpy? I don't know. There we go. We'll stick with that. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.